From tainted, I remained amazing. Friendships got tainted, I remained amazing. Bro, you better not jump over here. You better. Nigga is tweaking. I'm telling you. Call each other we could. Gunplay the gun. About that gunplay bust me. But for me, nigga, I won't give up on you. Sounds like I won't give up on you. But like, you really switched up, baby. You supposed to have my stuff today. I do say fuck me. Why do you say fuck me? 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 Yeah, you see, it hard to smile. I'm sorry, ended up in sorry time. Heart bigger than your body, love be hard to find. I remain amazing high. Friendships got tamed, I remain amazing high. Bye-bye.
I love that. That jab's slick. I'll be better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. Hit power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Do your business.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these rings?
Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world. Alexander Usyk, the former...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right, Todd.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Throws the uppercut but misses. Just misses with that jab. No rest for the weary. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good right hook. Aiming for the chin. He's headhunting right now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tarver in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go. It's round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Lands the jab. The stamina is off the charts. What a shot! A perfectly timed left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Let's fight. Good work. It's all going great. Keep doing what you're doing. One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Don't let him get in your head.
What you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. And back.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the...
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our Sugar Ray Robinson. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell... The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Back and forth they go. Punch, counter punch. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tom. They're on fire in the ring.
Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Nice job to block that uppercut. Nice counters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. You know the scorecards are going to go over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big whiff with the right hook. Missing with that jab. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know what?
There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That hook was off target. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Despite what the judge... Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout.
Come on.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That hook just can't find the target. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that...
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.